So we're looking at another tablet by TCL, this time the Tab 10S. I believe this was released last year, but I never got a chance to review it. So I figured, hey, let's take a look and see what we've got. It's got a 10.1 inch display, 1200 by 1920 resolution. I'll leave a link with current pricing and more information down in the description of the video. It's got an 8000 milliamp hour battery, and they're advertising 8 hours of battery life. And with an 18 watt charger, in only 30 minutes, it can be charged up to 21%, 3.8 hours to charge completely. So not exactly what I would call fast charging. Comes with a MediaTek MT8768 octa-core processor. It has 3 GB of RAM, 32 GB of storage, and then 4 GB of RAM with the 64 GB storage version. You can also expand the storage up to 1 TB with a micro SD card. It's got an 8 megapixel rear facing camera, 5 megapixel front facing. Comes with Android 10 right out of the box. They've also got a bundle that comes with the official keyboard case for just a little bit more as well. And as far as I know, this is Wi-Fi only. USB-C to USB-A charging cable, USB-A charging brick, quick start guide, safety and warranty information. You've also got a micro SD card removal tool there as well. On the back here, sort of a dark gray matte plastic material. Pretty nice camera and flash setup there on the back as well. Here on the side is your USB-C charging port. You've got 2 speakers and the power button. You got speakers there on the opposite side as well. There along the top or on the right hand side is your volume buttons, and then the micro SD card tray as well. Front facing camera right in the center there along the top when in landscape mode. I gotta say, this is a pretty lightweight tablet for its size. Now when setting up, you've got 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi. You also have face unlock. So right out of the box, it's already using 35% of the 32 gigabyte storage. So you're probably gonna wanna go with the 64 gigabyte version because 32 just fills up way too fast. Now for some reason when setting this up, they had an issue with connecting to Google services. I think that's the first time I've seen that happen. Now as far as the software goes, when you swipe left of the home screen, you've got the Google Discover or Google Newsfeed. Then to get to all of your apps, just swipe up anywhere on the home screen. Good thing is it looks like you can uninstall some of the pre-installed apps. And even though it's 1080 resolution, when you look at the icons up close, they look a little low resolution for some reason. Probably kind of hard to see in this video. Nice thing is, after I was pretty much done with this video, I realized there was a software update. Now this is on Android 11. I'm not sure how many years they're gonna be updating this, but that's always nice to see when devices are getting updated. You can enter the privacy app when swiping up with 2 fingers from the bottom of the app drawer. You can swipe down anywhere on the home screen to get to the notification shade. It's gonna have most of your basic stuff like Wi-Fi, sound, Bluetooth, auto rotate, eye comfort mode, do not disturb, screencast, airplane mode, screenshot, screen recorder, location, dark mode. You're also gonna have battery saver, plus you can add some more stuff here like flashlight, mini notification, reading mode, focus mode, daily board, system update, nearby share, and bedtime mode. You can also customize this a little bit by holding down on the home screen and then choose themes. It's got round, square, and freestyle to choose from. It looks like it's currently on the round style, which I'm okay with that. The screen on here feels like it's plenty bright enough for indoor use, especially once you turn the screen brightness all the way up. It's not gonna have the best viewing angles, but looking directly at it, everything seems to look pretty good on here. You're only gonna get SD playback resolution when watching Netflix, 1080p resolution when watching YouTube videos. One thing I do like about this is when you go to recent apps, you actually have a clear all button. I know that seems pretty simple, but if you ever use a device that doesn't have that, usually you have to swipe all the way to the left and then hit clear. Just a nice touch there by TCL within their software. I did a battery drain test on this. This thing actually did pretty good. It lasted over 9.5 hours before dying, which is definitely above average compared to other tablets on the channel that I've tested. You should have plenty of power on this to last through the entire day with normal usage. Obviously quite a bit more if you turn the screen brightness down, because I do have it at full screen brightness during my testing. So after running some benchmark tests on this tablet, yeah, not real great numbers as you would expect from a budget device. There are times where it feels a little sluggish just moving around the software. I would assume you're gonna get better performance if you go with the 64GB version, which is gonna have 4GB of RAM instead of 3. Now when gaming, PUBG Mobile seemed to run pretty good on here, and Asphalt 9 played okay. I felt like it was just powerful enough to run that, but it was pretty obvious when playing Apex Legends Mobile, it really struggled to the point of me not wanting to play it anymore. Mainly when there's a lot of action going on in one area, you'll notice it starts to stutter or it sort of gets choppy with lower frame rates. As long as you're playing games that aren't really intense, I think this tablet would be fine, or maybe just go with the 64GB version just to see if that plays games better. You just want to keep in mind this does feel like a more entry-level tablet when it comes to gaming. So it looks like you have 2 speakers on each side of this tablet, but after doing a sound test, yeah, it's only coming from 1 speaker on each end. The other one, I guess, is just for looks. So it's not gonna be the loudest tablet out there. Here's a quick audio test, just to give you an idea of what this tablet sounds like. It's got a pretty simple camera app here. You've got video where you can shoot up to 1080p resolution, 30 frames per second. You also have auto. You've also got a lot of different filters you can choose from. You've also got stop motion as well. Definitely not going to be the fastest shutter speed. The photos appear to be decent, at least in my studio lighting, but let me give you some more samples of photos and video just to give you an idea of what to expect. Now, as I sort of figured, photos and video from this tablet really aren't looking that good. I mean, even for a tablet. So if you would have to use this for Zoom meetings or video conference calls, I feel like it would almost be better just to use your cell phone because it's gonna look quite a bit better. So hopefully this video gave you a little closer look at this budget tablet from TCL. I think it's sort of what I expected, where it's gonna be fine for basic things, maybe to look something up online, maybe stream some stuff on YouTube, or even watching Netflix. As long as you don't care about the SD playback resolution, this is gonna make it a little easier on the eyes than say your cell phone. I feel like it's gonna be fine for most people looking for something like that, but you have to keep in mind, even budget tablets like the Fire HD10 is gonna have a better looking screen than this. But you have to keep in mind, even budget tablets like, let's say, the Fire HD10 is gonna have a little bit better looking screen than this, and I feel like it might be a little more powerful. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.